Hello, SolarLune here. SolarLune here, and this is another game development stream using Godot, the game development engine, game engine. I am an independent game developer, SolarLune, and I've been working on a 2D adventure game known as I Know Who I Am for the past couple of weeks in Godot, and it's going well. And yeah, this is going to be another stream where we get some work done. All right, so I'll show what I have so far. Let's see. Yeah, we'll just go over. If you want to look at, basically, because it'll take too much time out of the stream, I think, as I go on to show basically the entirety of the game. So I'll just show basically what I'm working on currently right now, and that is the park, which is this area here. Let's see. Hopefully it'll show up. Yeah, it looks like everything's showing up right. Okay. All right, that's good. Good. All right, so this is basically a park. It's dark. It's in the middle of a forest. It's quite an interesting area, I believe, for an adventure game where you run around and talk to people and investigate things and try to explore a little bit. It's kind of like an exploration game. Not too much of a focus on a story or a lot of characters, but there's going to be a story here. Also, I just realized I muted the audio, so let's fix that. There we go. Cool. So that's, yeah, shaping up. What we'll do, actually, let me take a look at the chat here. Okay, Paul Rebels Andrade says, dude, I'm from Spain and it's like 12:18 a.m. here. What are you working on, just in case I can go to bed or not? Yeah, it's basically map design, working on this particular area, kind of stitching some things together. Hopefully, if we can get to a puzzle, implementing a puzzle, that'd be nice. Yeah, so that's something I gotta work on here. Let's see. Also, yeah, it's currently 4 p.m. where I am right now, which is fine, I guess. I'm trying basically different stream times to see what works best for everybody. It seems like this might be good, so that if you're maybe in Europe or in, kind of another part of the world, it might be late, but you might be able to still catch the stream. Whereas if I go to like 6 p.m., it's just not gonna work. It'll probably be like 2 or 3 a.m. over there. So hopefully this will kind of be in the middle ground where people who are here can catch me either, maybe around 5 or 6 p.m. But people who are further out in the world can still basically tune in. All right. There we go. All right, let's see. Delev says, I love your songs, really enjoy them. Thank you very much. Simple says, I love you. Thank you. Gurpreet Sekon says, haha, nice mic check. Yeah, gotta always remember to do a mic check. Domo Ramos says, greetings from the UK, midnight here. Michael M says it's 2 a.m. here, but that's fine. Oh, that's unfortunate. Well, I don't know if, well, thanks for stopping by. And yeah, sorry, I wish I could kind of push it around so that everyone could be on the stream, but unfortunately, it's not probably going to be able to happen. But we'll do our best with the time we have here. All right, let's see here. Fez says, just passing to leave a like. Good stream, man. Thank you, Fez. Always great to have you through. Run through. And yeah, please also please be nice in the chat. Don't post really raw messages. Please keep it G or PG and not anything outlandish. All right. So, let's get started. Okay, so this is looking pretty good, feeling pretty good. I'd like to improve the way that I add this forest, that I develop this forest, because it's hard to add these trees. I wish there was another way to do it, but I don't really know of one. It's not too bad, but it's not really as good as it could be. So I'll have to figure out exactly what I can do to kind of approach that. Also, this is supposed to be dark, but not this dark. I think this is the darkest color I have. Should be this color. Nope, that's way too dark. No, that's... Are these the same color? Hold on. I think these are the same color. Okay, so then, yeah, I probably, yeah, these are all the same color, I think. Yeah, so I should probably delete all of these. It's going to cause some problems with my maps, but it's best to conserve tiles if at all possible. There we go. Let's see if we can run through these maps real quick and kind of make sure all of these tiles are still correct. There we go. There we go. Yeah, okay. And then let's just open all of these. Oops. There we go. And here last, and there we go. Cool. Excellent, excellent. All right, let's see. Chat says, Stepa says, or Stepa in chat says, I guess Europe is sleeping right now. Sutabun says, or Sutabun says, good afternoon, get it. All right, that's the plan. J Creatives says, Sweden is 1 a.m., okay. Delev says, Brazil's 8 p.m. And Gable Penny Shot says, good evening, SolarLune. Hello. So yeah, hopefully this will work kind of well, and the time will just kind of naturally roll over into when people can go ahead and kind of keep working on come through on the stream. That'd be nice, I think. All right, so this is all looking pretty good. I'm using Tiled, if you're familiar with it, as my tool for map development, which is always nice. It's a good tool, highly recommended, very solid. What is that tile doing up there? There we go. Cool. I darkened the trees a little bit just to make it a little bit more atmospheric. Let's see. J Creative says, "I dream I had as a kid is to do this." Really? Well, yeah. This is something that I didn't really dream to be a game developer when I started out when I was a kid, but I like video games a lot, and I still do. I still love them, and it's a lot of fun to make games. If you ever get the chance to make a game, or if you ever, if you had that dream, I would definitely recommend it. It's a lot of fun to make games. Let's see. Cherry CK says, "What's your favorite drink?" I don't really have one. Don't have a favorite food, favorite drink. I pretty much eat and drink everything. Not a picky eater. There's some things I can't eat because of allergies, but for the most part, I just eat everything. Sunshine says, "Look like you're speedrunning the making of the map, haha." Nice work, thank you. Yeah, that's trying to get this done because the park is shaping up. There's quite a bit to do. Pizza Dev says, "Howdy, how long have you been working on games in the Godot engine?" This one for just like a couple of months, I guess you could say. No, this one's just been a few weeks, like maybe 3 weeks or so. Yeah, this one's just been like maybe 3 weeks. I had the assets and the design of the game done in another platform, in another framework, in another language. So it's not like I was starting from scratch, but I created a new Godot project and ported everything over a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, but I've been making games in Godot. I've used Godot before, so I'm not completely new to it, but I haven't used it that heavily until a couple of weeks ago. One of these drinks is water and one is not. Let's see. Michael M says, "What are the switches in your keyboard? Browns? I think they're reds." This is the Quickfire TK, CM Storm. Hold on, I don't have. Yeah, that's the Quickfire TK, CM Storm. So I'm not sure. Maybe it's. I imagine reds. I'm not sure. Let's see. Gable Penny Shot says, "Do you set up goals and deadlines, or do you make it up as you go?" I make it up as I go currently, but I need to set up a deadline, like have the game done in a month, that kind of thing. Like, it's really helpful if you know, like, oh, I need to have one area done by the end of this week, another area done by the end of next week, that kind of stuff, because that way you basically know when you're on Wednesday or Thursday and you don't have it, halfway done. You're like, okay, I gotta speed up, or I gotta, kind of work how I'm approaching this. Okay, that's more. I'll do it like that. Okay, let's see. Willow X Vlad says, "Hello, man. What time you have, and where are you from?" It's 4:15 p.m. I'm from California, United States. J Creatives says, "So if you know a lot of Photoshop." Oh, also hello. J Creative says, "So if you know a lot of Photoshop pixels, wait, if you know a lot, I guess, about Photoshop and pixel art, can you learn this stuff? Or wait, you need programming code to learn to create stuff like this?" Okay, for games, there is, okay, what I would recommend if you don't know how to code, I would definitely recommend you learn. If you're trying to make video games, but it is possible to program without learning how to code in like GDScript or Python or Go or other existing programming languages. But I would generally recommend that you learn how to code in the language of the tool you're using. It's definitely possible to do it otherwise. Like, I know Unreal and Unity both have visual scripting languages. I know Godot also has a visual scripting language that's not, I don't think it's quite there yet, from what I've heard, but it is existing. So you don't have to learn a programming language, but you do have to learn something in order to make games. So I would definitely recommend you walk into that. You don't have to. Yeah, I would recommend that you learn how to code in some respect, either visual scripting or Python or Go or GDScript or whatever. But you generally want to learn something. Otherwise, your game's not going to turn out very well, because there's just so much to do. You really do have to learn to code. It's not hard to learn, but it is something that you'll have to learn generally. Apex Entertainment says, "Yo, man, glad to catch you live again." Yeah, hey, how's it going? Let's see. Willow X Vlad says, how long have you spent learning, I guess, programming languages? I've been programming for a long time. I'm at the stage where generally, unless it's like a functional programming language where it's a fundamentally different approach to programming, I generally can pick it up pretty easily. So this language, I haven't spent long learning it, but it's pretty easy to learn. GDScript for Godot. What I would probably say is, if you're trying to approach it fresh, you just give yourself some time. The simpler the language, the easier it is to learn. So I would recommend GDScript. It's pretty simple. Go is also pretty simple. Lua is pretty simple. So I would probably recommend languages like that are just kind of like really simple, really straightforward, and you can learn those pretty quick and get up and running pretty quick as well. WW says, "Wow, just now realized what Godot is. For some reason, I kept thinking it was the title of your project. How did I title this?" Yeah, that's a little confusing. Let me title this stream real quick. Hold on. Alright, that should have done it. Okay, so let's go ahead and actually get some music going here, because it's a little quiet. Alright, there we go. There we go. Cool. Alright, let's see here. Okay, so there's still some people talking in chat. Michael M., have you ever heard of or even tried Hacks and OpenFL? Yes, I have heard of Hacks. Would like to use it very much, or did want to use it very much, but unfortunately the tooling around it's kind of difficult to work with, and Solus OS, which is the Linux distribution I'm using, does not have it in the repo. So it's like you have to build it yourself and set up the links yourself, and it's kind of involved, so I never really got that deep into it. Definitely would like to use it though. I think it's a really cool idea that, or any kind of language that deals with virtual machines that have a level of abstraction between your program and the platform it's running on, because that feels like it's a natural growth of how programming languages work, and what we expect for game development is basically I write this thing, it runs the way I want, and then I could just make a new base on the platform I wanna use run the game on, which seems logical. Maggot says Love 2D is decent. The community is pretty good for it. That's good. Excellent. Excellent. Royale Ruby says hi. Hello. Welcome. WW says, have you used any other engines? I have been subbed to you for, I guess, a few years now, and occasionally checked out your stream. I feel like you used to use Pygame. I did use Pygame, I don't think on a stream, but I've used it before. I've used other engines as well, like BDX, Godot, Raylib with Go, BGE, the Blender game engine. Yeah, that's pretty much what I think you probably remember me using. Willow X Vlad says, I speak Russian and finding information for Love 2D is impossible. Oh, that's unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Hopefully it kind of improves there with regards to documentation and stuff like that. Let's see. Delev, where can you find my games? There's links in the description to my itch.io page, and as well as Steam. Maggot says, have you checked out Monogame at all? Yes. I'm not a huge fan of the... I mean, I haven't investigated that deep, but I think like that for asset management, you have to convert your assets to an intermediary file format using using a tool, which seems like it's unnecessary. Like, just let me, use PNGs and stuff, and then the engine should do that on the back end or something. So I don't know about Monogame. I know it's kind of popular. People use it. It supports a lot of platforms, or a lot of platforms support it, but I haven't really used it. Maddie G says, hey, I made it to the stream. Hello. Hello. Thanks for stopping by here. Always well appreciated. Daniel Gomes says, you had great songs playing the other stream. What was that? Thanks a lot for streaming your work. Thank you. The song I opened... Not sure what songs I was playing at the time, but the songs I opened with... All the songs I'm playing during my streams are songs I made. So this is a song called Light Rails. I think it's on my SoundCloud. Yeah, it's on my SoundCloud. Michael M says, I'm actually using Hacks plus OpenFL for several years now. I've got it up and running on Linux, Arch Linux, and it's absolutely awesome for 2D projects. Excellent. Perfect. Always great to hear something working well for game development. That's always excellent. Let's see. Afix says, out of curiosity, why do you drop BDX? I got a job. I got a full-time job. I stopped not game development, but I stopped working so heavily on game development, like, really, moving after it as a professional pursuit. And then, since I wasn't using it, the engine just kind of died out. People don't really contribute to it anymore. WW, do any of you guys in chat use Pico 8? I don't, and I haven't, but it's a cool idea. Cool engine. Yeah, you could say it's an engine. Cool engine. Recommend it if you like minimalist fantasy consoles or imaginary consoles. Willow X Vlad says, how to add tiled to code. I'm not adding tiled. I'm not using tiled by hand. I'm not importing tiled maps and stuff by hand. I'm using an add-on for Godot. So the general idea that you would use for using tiled with whatever engine you use is you probably would find an add-on to do it. If you were to do it yourself, you'd have to code in something to read tiled files, either TMX or JSON files or XML files, and then with an associated tile set, draw the tiles using the drawing routines of the engine that you're using. Let's see. Alter Ego says, what is your opinion of libgdx as a framework? I like Java. I like write once, run anywhere. Like I mentioned about virtual machines, VMs. It seems like a good idea. In general, it causes some problems in some cases, but I feel like it's a good approach. libgdx seems kind of complex. From when I was working with it, it's a lot of kind of low-level stuff, like OpenGL kind of stuff, whereas things like Raylib and Love2D and Godot and more advanced frameworks and engines kind of handle stuff for you that you would otherwise have to deal with yourself, which I think is good. I feel like libgdx is a little too low level, even though it's a cool framework, it's a cool engine, or cool framework, yeah. All right, so what I did was add. I designed this guy, which is a guy that I feel like would be a cool recurring character, which is Rain Man. He's just gonna be like kind of an office worker dude with an umbrella. You never see his face, and you don't really know who he is. He's kind of tall compared to your character. He's a little tall, and he's supposed to be just a little unsettling, just kind of weird. I think that would be good. You never see his face. He's just kind of like always kind of there. Yeah, cool. So I gotta add him to this map and have him say something to the player. I think that'd be kind of cool, and have him be kind of instrumental to the game. Like, who is he? Why is he there? Why does he keep following you around? That kind of stuff. Will X Vlad says, what language do you use now? I'm using GDScript with Godot. All right, let's do this. So what we're gonna do? We're just gonna go ahead and kind of get started here. Nah, stupid. We'll just do this. There we go. Alright, so I'm thinking that in order to really solve this puzzle, or in order to get into this area, the community center, what I'd like to do is have some sort of other puzzle. Gabriel Glazier says, hi dude, send a WhatsApp from my friend Daniel, he who's called me to watch you. Nah, I'm sorry. I don't quite know. I'm not sure what you're saying exactly, but if I understand, a friend of yours named Daniel sent you a WhatsApp to watch me. In which case, thank you. Thank you very much for tuning in. If you're asking me to send him a WhatsApp, I don't know who he is, so I can't do that. But if you're here, thank you very much for stopping by. I can't see because I looked into the flash. Let's see. Alter Ego says, would you say Asprite is the best graphics editor for making tile sets and sprite animations? I'm debating whether or not to purchase it. If you're low on funds, like if you have other things to do with your money, if you're tight for $10, definitely be aware that you don't need this to make pixel art or to make tile sets or to do animations or anything. As someone who you can use GIMP. That's a good alternative. But as someone who's used GIMP for pixel art, if you have $10, yeah, buy Asprite. It's good. It's a good tool. I recommend it. It's not perfect. There's things that it needs. It's not finished, but there's or at least there's other things that would be nice to see coming out of it. But like, it's good. I like it. Michael M says, When was the last time you participated in Pixel Dailies? Any entries after yearbook more than a year ago? I was there too. Ooh. I feel like no. I feel like that's probably not. I don't think I have. I don't think I have. RRC, I missed your comment. How long have you learned pixel art? Like years. I've been pixeling for like a solid 14 years. I don't know. It's been a long time. Alright, so this is pretty good. You know what? Let me do something real quick. I'm gonna switch this around because I want these trees to kind of... Well, that's fine. This is fine. This is fine. Alright, so I want some sort of puzzle that keeps you from going in here. So what would block a door? It's a park. I feel like because it's raining and it's outdoors, something water related would be good. Lottie says trash. Yeah, maybe. But then how do you fix it? Like what's the solution? Oni64 says a tent. Okay, so then you have to get somebody to move their tent. Matty G says a tree branch from the wind. That might work. But then what's the solution to the puzzle? Willow X Vlad says, could you say something about vitiligo? Sorry if I injure you. No problem. Okay, so vitiligo is a skin condition. I put a link in the description that points to the Wikipedia article. But basically, it's a skin condition that involves, as I understand it, without reading the Wikipedia article, it's a skin condition where an autoimmune deficiency or autoimmune disorder basically attacks the melanin cells in my body. It makes the dark cells turn light, essentially, over time. And so over time, as you know, the days and weeks and months pass, the vitiligo changes location and shape on my face and on my body. Let's see. Okay. So WW says, is the building frequented? Overgrowth, but it will require more graphics. Let's see. Hobo, door, person. Alright, maybe so. Maybe a person. Maybe so. Maybe, yeah. Maybe a person. I mean... WW says, any reason why you don't use some kind of lock? Seems like the obvious choice. I want something more... I want something more inventive than a lock, I guess. I mean, I guess that makes sense, because if it's boarded up, if it's abandoned, there's no one in there, then it would be locked. It wouldn't be just blocked. Yeah, that makes more sense. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Veilbeard says, yo, Solar, first time making it to the stream. Big fan of your channel. Keep it up. Thank you. Hello. Thanks for stopping by. Lottie says, maybe a cat scared of rain hiding from the rain. I do want to add a cat with, like, in a box or something. In a cardboard box. Something to that effect. Alter Ego says, what weather environments do you really like in video games? I like rain and snow. Yeah, rain is pretty good. Rain and snow are pretty good. Anything really other than just nothing, than just sunny. Yeah, like rain, snow, fog. Pretty much any weather effect is interesting. Alright. Alright, we're good, we're good. So yeah, I think that's a good idea. There we go. WW says, you're on to something good with the faceless character holding the umbrella. I already want to know what's up with him. That's good, yeah. Delev says, SolarLune is very skillful. Thank you. Thank you. But yeah, I think this is a cool character. I think, like, and I want him to be very much like an anti-good character. Like, you know he's not a good character. Like, you're better than him right out the gate. Like, yeah, you shouldn't listen to him. He's not a good guy. So like, why is he here? What's his purpose? That's kind of what I want. All right, that's good. Well, I guess I can do this. There we go. Okay, so you can go to the west. I think I want more of a like vertical walk. So the door is locked. Alter Ego says, this is my first time on one of your streams, and I can tell you're a cool dude. You take the time to respond to us and answer our questions thoughtfully. Thank you very much. And I don't know what's gonna happen if this ever gets to like 400 people on stream. It wouldn't be possible to answer everybody's questions, but at this point I still can, so I'm gonna keep trying. Once it gets bigger, I don't know. We'll do our best. I'll do my best. Okay, so the key is there. Gotta find an umbrella for the cat because around his collar. No, gotta find some food. Wait, hold on. Maggot said a key and a pond that has a fish that a fish has swallowed, and you need some kind of bait to get it. That is actually pretty good. I like that because that's a little more unusual. So then the bait might be something shiny, which you could find around an abandoned thing, like a coin. So you go to the fountain, go to a fountain, get a coin, attach that to a fishing line, go to the pond, fish up the fish, take the key, go inside the civic center. It's not bad, but where's the puzzle though? Maybe the location of the fish is the puzzle. Maybe the pond is kind of a large space, and so you need to fish off a specific location, or make some sort of sound. It's a puzzle. Okay. Well, I like the idea. So let's do this. What we're gonna do? We're gonna go ahead and cut the map off here actually, and make it come down south more. So we're gonna go ahead and cut this off like this. There we go. This feels a little better. In my estimation, whenever it comes to like making maps, drawing things, making games, it's better rather than having a lot of blank space. Do a lot, like maximize what you have with the space you have. Like don't just have like a pointless path. Like either build atmosphere or limit it or add mechanics or add items or add characters or whatever. But you want the game to feel like it's packed into a box rather than like it's just kind of strewn about. Like rather than leaving it this like this where all of this goes nowhere. Wait a second. Maybe. Yeah, no. I might be on the right track because we still need to actually add a path here. So let's do this. We'll stay with this. We'll stay with this. I'll need a. Ooh, how am I gonna do? Ooh. Well, in any case, I think my point is still. I still have a good point, or I still recommend what I was going to say, which is generally you want to pack your game pretty tight so that basically it's full of content. The map is full of content, the characters are full of content, the story, everything. Yeah, so what we're gonna do here, I feel like this should probably be a little bigger actually. There we go. Where's... okay. Wait a second, where did I see, okay. I'm just looking at the different tiles I have already available, trying to see, like, maybe I can kind of reuse some of these. This is looking pretty sick. Whoa, let's see. Wait, hold on. Okay, Michael M says, I don't know what people usually write in these super chats. Here's some rubles from me that keep up the great work. Thank you. Thank you very much. 100 rubles. Thank you very much. Oh, man. Michael Williamson says, looks great. Thank you very much. Let's see. Maggot says, Maggot9779 says, the black squares on the roof kind of look like solar panels. That would be good. It kind of does. Let's see if we can, do that, because it actually would make sense in universe that there's solar panels on the roof. I was thinking about putting something on the roof, but I wasn't sure what. And I feel like solar panels would be the logical thing to put up there. There we go. Oh, this is what I was looking for. Oh, wait. No, it's not. Dang. Yeah, that's not right. Let's just do that, maybe. Alright, I'll just make a transition thing. I was trying to like get around making one. There's not really any reason to do so. Wait. Wait a second. Alright, that's what I'm trying to make. I'm trying to make this tile. Do I have that tile yet? I don't think I do. I don't believe I have that tile yet, so I think that's gonna be it. Yeah, alright. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Cool. Excellent. Let's see, Patrick's Stone. Pardon me. Patrick Stone says, "Great work. I'm not the kind of guy to watch streams, but I'm watching this one. Thought I could learn a thing or two here as a noob." Oh, thank you. Thank you for watching. And hopefully I'll be able to be of some assistance in some way. Alter Ego says, "I agree with you about games being tightly packed. I feel like if the area is too big, it becomes easy for the player to feel overwhelmed and directionless." Also, someone's singing. Hold on. There we go. Hopefully that helps. Okay. Let's see here. So this is pretty good. This is looking better and better, I think. Something on the roof would be good. I think, like Maggot mentioned, some solar panels would be good. So let's see if we can do something about that. Let's see. That's just an idea. Let's see if we can. Do you have anything that's kind of similar to a solar panel? Doesn't look like I do. Yeah. Alright, so we'll have to design it. No biggie. I never actually used these walls. Oh wait, no we did. Yes we did. We used them there. WW says SWAT team open up. SWAT team open up! So stupid. Alright. So these are solar panels, so we're trying to basically kind of do what we can. Actually, that kind of works. Let's see, hold on. Harry Sarso says AC pipes or ventilator on roof maybe, or a glass ceiling. Yeah, those would be there. Dark Assassin says, want to make Fortnite 2? No, thank you. I'm good. That's good for a start. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not actually going to use this thing. Let's see if we can maybe do something else, though. I can see if we can do something else to kind of give a feel of a just something on the roof. Maybe just like I'm just gonna kind of maybe hand wave this and be like, eh. Let's see. Radical Bodacious says, is this your music? It sounds catchy and chill. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, it's mine. I thought that this guy, this little graffiti dude is too, like, straight. He needs to be more, like, jank. There we go. Hopefully I'm not breaking any of my self-imposed color rules here. I think I'm okay. Alright, so this is pretty good. Not bad. This probably would be over here, though. Yeah, this might be better. A little bit better. Yeah, it's a little better. Let's see. Cryptic says, why are you using tiled instead of Godot tile map? I prefer tiled. I find it a little easier to use. The Godot's tiled map is a little more just kind of awkward. Let's see. Harry says, perhaps make the main building one tile higher. Yeah, you're probably right. This is a little weird. There we go. Oops. Well, what is up with this? Oh, I see. Okay, there we go. I was like, why can't I see the other points on this thing? All right, here we go. Yeah. All right, let's see. Banjo Media says, hey, Solar, are we working on the game? Yeah, basically we are. Revanth Nani says, OMG, I finally caught you live. I've never been in your live stream before. Hi, everyone. Hello. Welcome. Thank you very much for stopping by. Thank you indeed. Always good to see new people. Or just people who... Welcome. Let's see. Maggot says, I'm heading off to bed. Good luck for the rest of the stream. Thank you very much, and enjoy your sleep. Alright. Ambient Revolution says, hello, I've been watching you for a while, but I haven't seen your stream before. Oh, okay, excellent. Well, thank you very much for stopping by. And yeah, let's... Hopefully we can get through this effectively with something to spare. And yeah, thanks for coming by to the stream. All right, so let's see here. Okay, so we can delete this node. Yeah. All right, so this is good. This is a good area, I think. Dang, I just realized that this actually doesn't work. because this line of tiles and this line of tiles match up exactly where it doesn't look like they're on different layers, different heights. So what we'll do, we'll just like do like this. Actually, we can just push this back like that. That's better. Slightly better. I mean, it ain't perfect, but it doesn't have to be perfect. That's fine. I'm just kind of trying to see what I could really do with the tiles I have. Let's see. Lucid says, "Hi, I don't do game development, but the streams have been entertaining." Thank you. Excellent. Glad to hear that they're entertaining and interesting. Yeah. Alter Ego says, "What kind of game is this that you're making?" It's a character adventure game. Basically, you're walking around, exploring, solving puzzles, talking to people, that kind of stuff. You know, using items, kind of like a point and click adventure game, but you're controlling a character instead. Let's see. Dark Assassin says, "Do you think the zombie RPGs are too overused nowadays?" There's not very many zombie RPGs as far as I know. I would say zombies are overused, yes, but zombie RPGs, is there one? Let's see. Cryptic says, "It depends. You have to have something different or it won't be interesting." Enemy Revolution switched from Godot away, and I just switched to Godot. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. Let's see. Dark Assassin says, "Storyline is what matters most." I think so. For an adventure game, story's pretty heavy. Harry Sarso says, "I'm already in bed. It's 2 a.m. here. Work tomorrow, so probably I should sleep. P.S. When I said you can make the building higher, you did while I was typing, but now it's basically how I meant it." Oh, perfect. Excellent. Well, yeah, oh, I see what you mean. Like further back, like higher on screen. Oh yeah, it worked out. It all worked out. Thanks. And yeah, feel free to head to bed when you can, because yeah, it's 2 a.m. Don't push yourself. Don't push yourself. Let's see. All right. So what we'll do. Also, this music's okay, but I gotta switch it. Yeah, okay. Alright, so what we got here is looking pretty good. I'm gonna need a pond at some stage, so let's start designing the pond. Harry Sarso says goodbye. Alright, see ya. Thanks for stopping by. Always a fan to have people stopping by the stream. Thank you. Let's see. So now, the thing that's kind of weird or difficult for me to kind of conceptualize is how I'm going to do convincing water. Alter Ego says, "What are your tile dimensions?" Cryptic and WW say 8x8. That is correct. They are 8x8. 4-Bit Friday, pop by. Hey yo, how's it going, 4-Bit? Always good to have you in the stream here. And currently I'm trying to get some water. I need a pond. Michael Wilhelmstein says, are you going to use animated tiles? Probably so. That's what I would like to do, to have the water ebb and flow. But how I'm going to do that with tiled, I'm not sure. Let me check out the help manual, see how they do it. Okay, it looks like there's a tiled animation editor. Okay. Benjamin Media says, Solar, do you think you can get it on the Switch? Nah, probably not. Realistically, probably not. I'd like to try, but I mean, like, I don't think so. It's gonna be tough. I mean, just because Godot doesn't natively support deployment to the Switch, so even if I got a dev kit and the license and everything, I'd probably have to port it some other way or hire someone to do it. I don't know. Let's see. 4-Bit Friday says, going good. Just finished up my dev stream. Excellent. Nice to hear that. Nice to hear that. Hope it went well. And do you use Godot's scripting language? Yeah, I use GDScript, which is pretty good. It's not too bad. Michael Wilhelmstein says, nice, for water, a shader would probably work too. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, that's a good idea. So what we'll do, let's see if we can get the water working here. So I'll try drawing an 8x8 tile for water. That's gonna be kind of weird. I think I want kind of a greener hue for water though. Alright, now let's go ahead and head over to the tile set. I need to open it though, I think. Actually, before we do anything, let me commit what I have here, because I'm not sure how... well this will go. Let's see. Alter Hero says, why did you choose 8x8? I don't know. It worked well, because I wanted something, because if you have the tile be the same size as the player, it's much more obvious, I guess you could say. Like, it's much easier to reuse tiles when the tile set is not the same size as the player or larger objects. So, like, all of these tiles are basically half the size of the player, so it's easier to kind of do this kind of stuff, where it's kind of, like, uneven and not really as straightforward as it could be. Whereas if it was a 16x16 tile and that's the same roughly the same size as the player, it's a little more weird, a little more grid-like. All right, so this should be a good tile set, or a good water, at least for a start. Let's at least see if we can get it kind of looking correct. Alright, so Oh, do I have to do like this or? Oh, I see, like this. Okay, so then. I see, okay, so then we go boom, boom, boom. Oh, it's animating. It's just super tiny. Can I zoom at all? Oh my goodness. I mean, it's working, but it's just like, it's super small. Alright, well, whatever. Alright, so here's what we're going to do while we're kind of testing this out. Actually, this would probably be better like this. Yeah. Okay, so I don't need that bottom right corner. Alright, so let's see if this actually, like, works correctly in Godot, because it might not. I don't think it will, but I'm not sure. Nah. Oh. Sorry guys, my stream, my webcam I think died just now. Let me just see if I can fix it real quick. Yeah, I think it might have overheated. Sorry, just had to restart it real quick. It'll be up in a couple seconds. Radical Bodacious says, I feel like the water is synced up with the music. It may just be me though. Maybe it was synced up. Let me see. Yeah, it kind of was. Daniel says you write great songs. Thank you very much. There we go. Let's see, is that gonna hold? There we go. So yeah, this is probably okay. That seems to have fixed it. This is probably I have to probably see about not using the flash on my camera, so I might need to, or keeping the flash on for 4 hours. So I might need to go ahead and get like a light, a separate light. All right, that's the next thing I'll have to do. Oh, let's see. Daniel Gomes should have asked, is there a SoundCloud for yourself? Yes, there is. There should be a link in the description. If not, let me check. And yeah, it looks like the animation's not working, so we'll have to figure out what to do with that later. Nope, there's no link in the SoundCloud to my SoundCloud in my description, but there is a link on my channel homepage. So if you head over to my channel, just on my profile, there's a link there to my SoundCloud. Okay, or just search for it, SolarLune SoundCloud. soundcloud.com/SolarLune. Alright, so this isn't going to animate. So what we're going to have to do is something else. Let me do a quick check to see if it actually is supposed to animate. Pardon me. If the importer supports animated tiles. No mention of animation. Yeah, Godot doesn't have support for it. Let's see. Okay, so I'm looking through the issue for this. That's why I'm just sitting here. Actually, let me do like this. There we go. So yeah, it looks like animated tiles aren't supported by the importer because Godot doesn't support animated tiles in the tile set, which is understandable a little bit. Kind of. So yeah, it doesn't work. Alright, so what we'll do, let's just design the pond first, and then we'll see about animating it later. Let's see, Shield Hero says, hello all, hello. Welcome to the stream. Let's see, Cryptic says, you can create an animated texture resource and use it in the tile set, but I can't change the tile set. Well, let's hold off on animating it just yet, because I'm not sure. I can't really edit the tile set from the import that that gets imported from the importer. I can't really directly handle the tile set. I can write a script that changes it afterward, but before I do that, I want to basically just kind of design the pond first. We might not even really need it that much. Alright, so what we'll do we'll use this as the pond area. This probably should be a lighter 10. And then it fades into a darker. We don't need these. Or this. Well, that's okay, we can leave this. There we go. Yeah, it's not really going to work. At this distance, dunes are going to be kind of tough. Let's see. Okay, so Shield Hero says if you want to animate tiles, you use separate nodes, attach a script to the map to update certain tiles, or use a shader. Only64 says when in doubt, hack around things. Basically. Banjo Media says if you don't mind me asking what is your setup. Okay, so I have a Blue Yeti microphone here. I'm recording, I have a webcam, or I'm using my phone as my webcam, as my face cam. It's using the app Cam On Live, which is pretty good. Whoops. I just accidentally bumped up the volume 200% in my headphones. These are Impow headphones. I have 3 screens. 1080p, 1080p, and 1366 by 768. For these two, they're rather small, so you don't really need a 1080p monitor, to be honest, for if it's under maybe 20 inches. The main one is pretty big, or in comparison is larger, but these two are smaller. So I have 3 in total. Chat's over here, OBS previews over here, and then my main screen that I'm working on that you can see is here in front of me. There we go. Excellent. All right. Let's see. Gable Penny Shot says, once your game sells 1 million copies, are you going to pull a notch and retire? I wish it sold 1 million copies. But even if it did, I don't think I would retire. I think I would still make games. I think so. All right. Well, this is fine. This is good for. Oh wait, we have to fix that. Probably not. I probably would still make games no matter what, just because games. It's hard to not make games. It's too much fun, I think. I think there's actually a way to like auto tile this so that like this becomes sand, which would be good because in this situation it's always going to be sand. Let's see. Alter Ego says, what's the advantage of 16 by 16 sprites over 32 by 32 or 64 by 64? There's not really any advantage. Like Cryptic says, it was more important on older consoles, but now that we have, you know, gigabytes of video memory, it doesn't really matter that much. You know, your sprite size is not really that important anymore. It's just what you want to go for. Okay, I've never done an auto tile before, so I'm gonna look it up real quick. Okay, switch to the tileset file. Oops. If you're looking at the map and you have the tileset selected, you can do this by clicking the small edit tileset. Oh, okay. Then activate the terrain editing mode. Add a terrain. Water. Is that it? So now when I do this, that is 100% not how that's supposed to. Well, it's kind of working. So it's working a little bit. Like not really at all, but it's kind of working. Let's see. Cryptic said I sent you my auto tile bit mask on Discord. Let me see. I don't have Discord open. Onyx64 says, is the game going to have bosses? The boss is yourself. No, it's not gonna have bosses. Not really. It's just it's not that kind of game. It won't really have bosses. It's the hardest boss. Yourself. But yeah, it's not really gonna have bosses. It's just gonna have. It's just a story. It's just an overarching story. Let's see. Alter Ego says, do you know the maths involved in making a raycast? A raycaster? No. If you're talking about like a ray tracer, like, or a raycaster, like old Doom, Quake, like primitive 3D raycast, like ray tracing, not ray tracing, raycasting. No, I'm not really familiar with it. Okay. So let me see here. I think I'm on the right track though. Oh, does it not rotate? I guess it makes sense. It doesn't rotate. Okay. Okay, so yeah, the auto tile feature in this in tile doesn't rotate, so that's important to keep in mind. So, all right, well, we'll make an effort of it. Let's see. Let's try it and see if it actually does kind of save us some time here. There we go. Okay. Should have just done that at first, and I could copy and paste this. Anyway. Oops. No, what I do? There we go. All right. Let's see if we can get this to work then. So. How do I undo this? Oni64 says I was ready to suggest some cyborg leprechauns. What? Let's see. Sorry, I'm just looking over Cryptic's auto tile bit mask, which is okay. I think this is in Godot, so yeah, it's doable. It's just a little complex, a little much. Hopefully, I'll be able to just kind of get this working in tiled, because that would be a little bit of time save. I'm not sure how you like remove. Let's see. Oh, I see. Down here, erase terrain. Okay. Alright, oops. Maybe that'll work. I understand like what it's doing and why I should expect it to do this, but at the same time, I don't like it. Alright, yeah, I think I might just do it by hand, I guess. Oh, that'd be a shame, though. That'd be a waste. This is actually supposed to be a pond, so it's not supposed to be dirt. So this should probably be the color we actually go with. Let's see, can I edit it afterward? Yeah. Okay, so then maybe I'll just like leave it like this. Pardon me. Maybe I'll just leave it like this because that way I can edit it afterward and kind of fix it up. That's not too bad. Let's see, June. Oh, I'm sorry. Alter Ego says, I mean more like ray to line segment intersection. Well, ray and a line are the same thing because I imagine you mean like a ray is being 3D and a line being 2D, but a ray to line segment intersection, like ray to ray or line to line. Because I did do line to line. In Resolve. You can check my GitHub repo, and I have and maybe it's also called repo. Basically, a project. I have a project called Resolve that does like intersection between lines and things like that. Jun Lee On says, "Hey, can I use your music in my game? I'd rather you didn't. So please don't." Thanks though. Thank you for asking. Okay, so Bond said, I just stepped in and my brain didn't register what you were saying. I just hear line, ray. A line is array 2D. Line 2D. Yeah, my brain is kind of like frying right now as well. So let me see about taking a little bit of a break here for a few minutes. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and take a couple of minutes and be back. Just kind of need to chill out a little bit because my brain is like frying thinking about this water and stuff. All right, 5 minutes. Hold on. I'll be right back. Thank you. Oh. Oh. Eh? Okay, it looks like my camera's off, I guess. It's weird, hold on. There we go, and there we go, okay. So much better, okay. Use the bathroom. Rinse my mouth out, because that shake was just like not sitting well in my mouth. It just like that sugary, you know, that sugary taste, where it's just like, yeah, okay, I'm feeling better, feeling better. Hi. All right, let's see if we can get back to work. Oh, also I got Super Mario Maker 2, so I'm probably gonna make a video that's like, hey, please send me your Mario Maker 2 levels and post them in the comments below, and I'll play them on stream, I guess, and be like, this is cool, or this needs work, but otherwise, I think it'd be fun. So yeah, that's coming next. But anyway, let's see if we can get back to work and get things squared away. Alright, so this pond, this color isn't too great. Let's go with something a little bit darker. Well, darker blue? Yeah. Oh, that's true. Alright, yeah, I'm just gonna do this myself, I think. It's just a little easier. Daniel says, I couldn't help but notice my keyboard. My keyboard? I'm not sure when you saw it, but yeah, I do have a I do have a keyboard. I don't really play any other instruments. I don't really sing. I used to, yeah, my keyboard is mainly for Sunbox. I used to have a drum set. I used to play drums when I was a kid, but I didn't keep it up, so we eventually gave them away. But I still like drums, and I still, you know, put drums in my songs, of course. These two colors are really similar, and that's throwing me off. Yeah, let me do something about that, because this is like next to impossible. There we go. Okay. It's a little rough around the edges, but it's not too bad. Now, I can just do this. All right, so what I'm probably gonna have to do here is I'm probably going to have to do something to make this kind of look like water. Somehow, so let's go ahead and see if we can if we can come up with something to some kind of idea to make that happen. How exactly? I'm gonna have to come back to this later, because I don't think I can. I genuinely don't really know. Water's my weak point when it comes to like design, like visual design, like how to really make it look like water, feel like water. It's tough. Afix says waves. That's true. I mean, yeah, there's gonna be waves, but I mean, like, how do I actually draw this in a way that will be animatable? And it does need to be a tile map, doesn't it? Because, like, I can't simply use a. Well, let's look up some inspiration. Let's look up Star Tropics. Star Tropics because it had water, lots of water in it. It was limited in animation. Let's see. The water was static in Star Tropics, though. But I guess as long as it looks like water, that's the most important thing. But they did drastically improve the water. That's pretty incredible. Like, you look at that water. Yeah, they've got the the wave effect and everything. So that's a lot better. All right, so let's see if we can do something like that. I think actually it's gonna have to be like this. I'm gonna need more space. That doesn't even look that bad, even that alone. Oh, actually, I don't need to do that. Nah. I think that's probably best. I think that's fine, I think. That's okay. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. This is fine. That's fine. That's fine. Just like it's like you give up so hard. It's like we can do this. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. No, it's fine. That's fine. It's that's fine. Don't you think? Nah, that's fine. That's fine. This is so bad, but I can't. I have to come back to this later. This is so bad, dude. But it's like I can't. Well, let me think. Well, yeah, okay. All right. better. This is better and better. It's slowly but surely getting better and better. Alright, I think this is pretty good. This is pretty good for at least a start. This is not too bad. Yeah, that should be fine. Yeah. This should be more like this, I think. Let's see. Banjo Mia says, I feel like the lake needs something like a bench to feed the ducks. Right now it's just a little empty. Yeah, I think you're right. I think there should be something around here because it's a park, so yeah, there would be something like a bench or some sort of place to sit. And I have no seating on my tile set. Let's fix that. Whoops. Yeah, okay, that's good. I feel like this is too close to the walkway. It's also too close to it's also too close to the water. Yeah, that's about right. Yeah, that's pretty good. I think that's pretty good. Thank goodness. Alright, we're finally done with the water. Let's see. What is that? Says, wow, you're super fast at drawing. Thanks. I wish I was. I wish I was better at the actual. I wish I had more skill, but at least I'm fast. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you. I appreciate it. All right, so this is pretty good. This is pretty good. There'd be other things around here, like a play set, like a jungle gym and stuff like that. It'd be a little tough to fit this in here. Our tile set's kind of getting tight. We're gonna have to expand it. It does make sense. Okay, that'll work. This'll work. Actually, if it's a swing set, I'm not sure how we're going to really be able to depict that from this angle. Let me see. Where did I? Oh, down here. Didn't I save this? There we go. Okay, from the side. That's how we're going to do it. Alright, that should basically do it. It doesn't really look like a swing set, though. It doesn't really look too much like a swing set. I mean, the legs and the struts do, but it's also kind of huge. now that I think about it, it's actually quite gigantic. Let's try that again. Okay. Big Red G says, "What are you working on? What did it do?" It's hello. It is a swing set. I'm working on a park. It's a little tough, but it's not too bad. Not too bad. Oh, this will work, yeah. Yo, tile reuse, let's go. Alright, alright. A Big Red G says, "Very nice. Your park could use one of those spinning metal wheel things. Forgot the name. It's like a death trap. It's a merry-go-round. It is like a death trap, though. It is like a death trap. You're right. All right. This is super primitive, but at the same time, I don't know. At the same time, I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best with what I have, which isn't very much. And yeah, we're gonna make it work. There we go, that's fine. Kind of like a merry-go-round. Big Reggie says, I always thought merry-go-rounds have horses on them. I'm not sure. I mean, like, the thing that kids spin where they could fly off and die, basically, but, like, people still act like they're safe. I know exactly what you're referring to, and yeah, now that I think about it, it kind of is a death trap, but I can't remember what it's called. It's kind of sort of like a death trap. That's good. Revolt A10 says, I can't wait to see the game done. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Well, yeah. Yeah, thank you. I guess that means that you're excited to play it, which is good. Alright, so this is going okay. I'm tired of working on park things. I don't want to do it anymore. So what we're going to do, we're going to implement a character. We're going to implement the Rain Man. We'll put him in there and see what he has to say. Alright, so we need to make a new scene. It will be a sprite. And it will be the Rain Man sprite. I don't know if he'll have any real animation, so we'll just leave him like this. We'll give him a collision shape. Which would be a rectangle. Oh, whoops, this was supposed to be a static body 2D. There we go, okay. A Big Red G says, I haven't checked on Godot in a while. Dark theme looks good. Yeah, they have a few different themes to choose from in the project or editor settings. You can change basically the theme, the skin, and stuff like that. This is a custom theme that I have that makes it dark. By default, it's a little bit lighter. And there's some others that are nice, like the alien theme is pretty good. Arc is bright, I think. Oh no, it's not. Whoops. Oh no, I lost my theme. Whoops. Alright, well. No biggie. I didn't save it. That's my bad. It was just alien with blue, I think. Instead of green. Base color was darker, I think. Something like that. Let's see. Revolt A10 says, what are scenes in Godot? Can you connect them? A scene is basically a collection of nodes. So it's basically just kind of like a folder almost of nodes. Like it's just a collection of things. So in this case, our scene here, let's see. I just retyped it for some reason. Our scene here is, well, this scene is like a whole level that contains the player and other objects, whereas this scene is just the object that is of use to us, that is interesting to us, that is the Rain Man. Mauricio Yaman says, hello, I follow your videos. Hello, Mauricio. Nice to see you. Or nice to be seen by you. Gino1 says, to be honest, I don't even know what Godot is. It is a game engine. You use it to make games. Let's see. Alright, so we just need to move this down a little bit. Alright, that should be pretty good. So now we can add a child scene. This will be the Rain Man, and he will be somewhere in this scene. Seems like a good place, and we'll give him an NPC brain. And the NPC brain will basically have him, give him the ability to talk to us. So then when we go over here, we go to scenes. Pardon me, or rather, assets, events. We want a new one. This will be park.events, and this will be Rain Man message. Alright, that's fine. So this should basically give us some basic interaction with this dude. Alright, bro. This is not bad. This actually is, like, kind of creepy. All right, cool. So slowly but surely, it's we're getting somewhere. I have to fix the hand. This needs to be basically like on top of everything, instead of being like an actual object in 3D space. For some reason, it's hard to see that. There we go. For some reason, I couldn't see Shield Hero's comment that says spawn some rain splashes randomly on the map. Yeah, that probably would be good. I think I did that, and I didn't really like the way it turned out. Although I think that's probably the wise thing to do is to implement that. Let's see if this works. I'm not sure if it will. No, it doesn't do new line characters correctly. Or did I misspell that escape character? Nah, it's not doing new lines. Okay. Well, sometimes I'll want new lines, so let me see if I can implement that real quick. The idea is basically if I type like /in, it should go ahead and actually create another line. I'm not sure if that's not working or what, so let me go ahead and check out the GUI, see what that has to say. Actually, let me do a quick check here in GDScript to see how it handles new line characters. It doesn't mention anything about in the label documentation for like new line characters. Radical Boat Issue says in GDScript you can do multi-line strings with 3 quotation marks. Huh. Controls use BB code, I think. Huh. Let me see. Okay. And Radical also said that the map feels so much bigger in game than in tiled. Yeah, it does. Everyone's a fan of how it's working. Thank you very much. It's kind of shaping up here. Let's see. Let me look up BB code real quick. Is there a BB code like tag for new line? Is that break? Is that break? Let's see. No. Not sure if that's a BB code thing. Yeah, I'm not sure if BB code does new lines. I think that's just like bold and stuff like that. Let me take a quick look a little bit more. Adds a new line tag to the tag stack. Okay, so it looks like the rich text label might specifically handle new line characters, so I might need to do that. Revolt A10 says soon I will hit 10,000 subs. Oh, soon you will hit 10,000 subs. That's correct. Thank you for that's correct. I'll be almost at 10,000, that's pretty crazy. That's pretty crazy, man. All right, so I think what I'll need to do to get this to work is to go over to the GUI scene and then head over to the text line. Okay, it's already rich text. So then I should be able to just basically say, let me just do this for now. Let's just print out the text because I think, oh, this isn't it. What I need to do is probably like find the new line character like this and then say add a new line there. Wait, but how does it know to the tag stack? Let's see. What is that? It says it's something like this: get node dot set bb code hello /in world. Set BB code. The label's text in BB code format is not representative of manual modifications to the internal tag stack. Okay, so then maybe I could just do this. Didn't grab that new line character. Did I misspell it again? I think it's /in, right? It's not this. Wrong key. Nah. Yeah, it's not working. Oh, do I have VB code? Pardon me. Do I have VB code enabled on this? Nope. Oh, it just disappeared. Okay. I keep pressing F6 or F5 on the wrong scene. All right, here we go. Okay. Nah, still not working. Volporium says, "Hello, I first talked to you on some Sunvox forum. I was asking you how to make a dubstep bass. I still make music with Sunvox, and I wanted to say thanks for being an inspiration to me." Oh, thank you. No problem. It's awesome to talk to you again. If well, yeah, since we talked before, yeah, hello. And yeah, hopefully I'll keep making music, and hopefully you keep making music too with Sunvox. It's a great tool. So good. It's so good. All right, well, this new line isn't. Yeah, this new line isn't working. New line character. Seems like it's on. VB code is on. Does it support new line characters? Let's see. Test. All right, let's see. Let me do this. If I go to remote GUI. Test. That seems to work. Alright, so this is going to the right, yeah, it's going to the right area. Volpurium says, before Sunvox, I was messing with Family Tracker. Also good, but Sunvox is more fun. Anyway, thanks again, and have a great stream. Thank you. Have a good stream. Thank you very much. And yeah, thanks for stopping by. And yeah, Sunvox is pretty fun. Indeed. Banjo says, alright, Solar, I'm going to go slam my face into some hay and get to sleep. Good night. Good night. And thanks for stopping by once again. Definitely well appreciated. Alright. So, the new line character isn't working here, which is interesting. I've never had to do this because Godot automatically wraps the text that's within, you know, the bounds. So what we'll do... Let me search for this. Godot new line character. How do other people do it? I mean, like, okay, so it's supposed to work like this. It's supposed to be where, yeah, an escape character, a new line escape character is, it's a thing. Like, that's something that Godot is supposed to, yeah, so Godot is supposed to be able to do it. 2016, it was working at some point. So how is this not working? Alright, let me do a test. Let me see something. I want to see if I can... Alright, so now if I go over here and I say, oh. Oh, okay. Yeah, it doesn't like that. Because it's always trying to type it. Alright, let's just do this. Oh, whoops, that's the chat. That decidedly didn't work. Let's see. Revolt A10 says, I gotta go, haven't slept for days. Yes, please. Mariano Slugoy says, I'm back for a while. Hello. By the way, you could implement multi-language right away. Wait. Mariano Slugoy says, the / is replaced when reading from the file? What? That's a what? Why? So it's actually wait. So the / is escaped? What? That why? Okay, so alright, so events are loaded in here. Mariano says this / is a double quote inside of a string. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Let me see here. It's there we go. I mean, it doesn't look good, so I'm not going to use it now that I think about it. But I mean, like, that's weird. That's really weird. Okay, but it works. At least now, let me write this down. I'm not sure why Godot strips this from when reading from a file immediately, but thank you very much. Thank you very much. The / escapes special characters. Yeah. That is a single /. Right. It's an end of line. But text is text. Yeah, I'm not sure why it's like editing, why it's cutting out this, like, oh, you mean like it's just leaving it alone. It's not turning it into a new line. I see. When I read it in from a file, it's just reading in all the characters as though I wrote it by hand. But what we want to do is actually replace the escaped pardon me, the escaped new line character as an actual new line character. Okay. Just to make sure. Okay, I got it. I think I got it. Wait, where did I? Alright, we should be good, I think. Wrong. There we go. Okay. Gable Penny Shot says, if you put // in the dialogue, you won't have to replace it in code. I probably won't put // in the dialogue. Oh wait, you're right. What if I want like an actual... Well, I probably won't put // in. That would be like just /in, which... I mean, I probably wouldn't do that. I would probably use the other / if I wanted to represent something with slashes. Alright, this is good. Alright, I'm basically dying here, so let's do one last thing, and that's to put the music in. More or less, I'm dying, so let's get the music that... Oh. Ooh! My phone gets so hot. Yeah, I gotta do something about this. Actually, the battery's... Yeah, the battery's dying. Okay, never mind. The battery's dying, which is unfortunate. I think the battery's dying just from, yeah, having this on. So that's okay. What I'll do, I'll finish this up without a face cam. There we go. Let me unplug my phone because it's gotten rather hot. There we go. Yeah, I'll definitely have to get a camera or something. But we can at least finish this up, which should be relatively easy. And this is the music, the track for this area. Oh, Mariano says, I think the desktop sound is muted. It's not muted, it's just really quiet. Let me boost it up a little bit here. Yeah, so that's the sound. That's the sound of basically creepy. That's the sound of creepy. So let's see if we can actually implement this into the game. It's pretty simple to do it, which is always nice. It's pretty simple to implement this kind of stuff. Alright, so I exported it. I'm loading it up with the Audacity. Let's export this as an OGG file. Oh, pardon me. Let's see. There we go. Okay. So now let's go ahead and head over to the music, like breathing. It's fine. I think I don't think I did it like that. Did I just, how do I do it in these? I just add in, yeah, okay. I just do it like that. Audio stream player. Like breathing goes here. Autoplay is on. Goes to the music. And that should be it. Okay, I had an idea. I'm not sure if I want to do this, but let me try something real quick. Let's see how this works. I mean, I don't know if I want that. If I want him to just be like clearly, whereas like he couldn't possibly have passed you up, kind of a thing. But I like the idea of like you walk by him, and then as soon as he's off the screen, he shows up somewhere else. It's like, how is he? Like, is it the same guy? Am I going crazy? And it's just like, what's going on? I like this. I like just this tense atmosphere though. Maybe just having him be a normal dude who's just like creepy and weird. Let's let's see. Someone says, "Can you make it so where when you see him in another spot, walk back the other guys?" I'm not sure what you mean. Like the guy's missing. Oh, I see what you mean. Like once you see him here, he's no longer here. Oh. I gotta think about that one. There's no such mechanic in my event system to do that. I don't think, but that could be a good idea. And my phone is now... Yeah, I think the battery... It's just the battery died. Somehow. Okay, so I'll just go ahead and plug it back in. Yeah, so that is a good idea. Wait, did the battery die? Is it not charging? What's it? Okay, I think it's charging. Alright, so what we'll do... Let me see something real quick. Because I actually got some free photos. But nothing that I really want. Alright, let me see if I can find a free photo. That it would be cool if I could find a photo that basically looks like this guy. I'm not sure if I'll be able to find one though. CC. It'd be cool if I could find such a picture, but basically the way that I do some events when basically you interact with things, it might show a picture on the screen, and I find like a free Creative Commons photo, and then like pixelize it and stuff like that. So that would be nice. I want to show how I do that a little bit, but unfortunately I can't seem to find an appropriate picture. This will work, maybe. Okay. So this is the picture that I found on the Creative Commons search. Radical says, "Never saw this game before, but now I'm hooked. I'm glad I've decided to randomly check out the showcase channel today." Oh, excellent. Mariano Sulgay says, "Can you put a man behind the tree?" And after you talk to him, there's not a man behind the tree. I could do that, yeah. Let's see. There's quite a few comments. All right, but yeah, I want to show this actually before I get off, because this is something I think could be pretty cool. There are other pictures as well. This one could be good. Let's see if we can use this. So we'll save this image. Free photos, yes. Actually, I want to copy the text and then save the image, paste it. There we go. Now I know basically where it came from and what to do with it. Now, what I'll try to do is basically a couple things. I'm going to try to open this with GIMP first, because it's kind of an older photo. I will need to kind of remaster it in a sense, like kind of clean it up. So we'll see if we can do a little bit with that real quick, and then after that I can try to convert this to a pixel art photo and do something with it a little bit. Wait a second. There we go. We want to crop that out, crop it. We want to go ahead and white balance it. We want to go ahead and equalize it. That's pretty good. Let's see, we could probably also there's no color, not really any color to enhance. That's fine. Actually, yeah, let's enhance the color and then kind of kick the hue around a little bit. Actually, no, let's not, because it removes too much. It makes it too noisy. It makes it too noisy of an image. Yeah, that's fine. We'll start with this. So, I'm not sure if this is actually... I'm not sure who Cobalt, Ontario is, but, or I guess where Cobalt, Ontario is. But we'll see if we can use this for our own purposes. I don't know. I might not actually end up using this, but for now, this is fine. So we'll call this man suitedman.jpg. Is this a JPEG? I think this is a JPEG. We'll just go with a JPEG. That's fine. Alright, now let's go ahead and kick this over to ASprite. And let's see, just like for the other, I did a couple of these kind of like crushings where I take an actual image and then crush it down and kind of like limit the palette and all that. And I end up going with 320 by 180. So we'll try that again. Maybe we'll limit it to just this. Crop it. This is so like retro. It's crazy. 320 by 180. Let's see if we can make this work. Let's load up. Oh, wait, let's go ahead and convert this to indexed. And then load up this. Remap it. Okay. Crop this. You're not supposed to have really like realistic proportions though. This is unnecessarily creepy. Okay, so I kind of wanted to have him like have his hand raised with I wanted to have his hand raised with the umbrella if possible, so I'm going to I'm gonna do my best to make that happen. This is impossible. Oh, this is VLC saying like I can't load the thing anymore. So let's close this. There we go. So in truth, I probably should like actually I'm sorry, I'm too busy making a found photo or something, I don't know. It's your boy. Okay, so anyway. It's your boy. Let's see if we can do something like this. There's a way to make a brush. Let's see. Yeah, this is horrible. Let's see. I need to cut this. There we go. Alright, there we go. Someone said that, yeah, it should be closer to his neck. Yeah, you're right. What I'll do, let's do this. Let's start off with the image and then move on from there. So we'll start off with this, we'll add a layer, paste this on, and then we can continue. Now, what I want to do is basically kind of clone this, which I probably should have done this in GIMP, to be honest, but this is fine, I think. I just need to figure out how to make a brush from this. I don't remember quite how. New brush. Why is it? Oh, I see, because I was on the wrong. Okay, got it. What I need to do oh yeah, I don't remember how to do this. It's using white as transparent for some reason, and I don't want to do that. Shield Hero says it. Radical and Shield Hero both say it's creepier with a smile and true terror. Okay, so then I think I'm on the right track. That is supposed to be unsettling. I don't remember how to do this. Okay. Well, I know how to do it. It's just this. Basically, this palette, when I switched it to indexed, is using this color as transparent. I don't want it to use white as transparent. It needs to use something that is not white as transparent. So let's go ahead and convert this back, I guess, to RGB color, and then convert this to index. But it's still pointing to the wrong color as transparent. I don't remember how to resolve that. There's a setting somewhere that indicates what color. Here we go, transparent color. Let's choose like that color. That's fine. Whoa, that's... Oh, I see, because it's transparent. Okay, so we just need to replace this with the transparent color. Yes. Alright, so then we are slightly on the right track. Still want to create a new brush from this. There we go. This is what we're looking for. Yeah, I should have done this in GIMP. Let's do this correctly. Let's do it in GIMP, and then we'll bring it over. Because in GIMP, we can actually, like, I know a little bit more about touching up photos and stuff. So what we'll do, we need the clone tool, which is... Where is it at? Also, where's my music? Let's see. Let me kick my music up. Well, not in Audacity, no. But rather in... Alright, so that should be just about right. Okay. So now what we want to do is... Here we go, healing tool. We want to grab something, and then we can use that to touch it up. This is weird. Why does it feel so much darker? Hmm. Oh, I see. That's probably why it's heal instead of clone. This is what I'm looking for. Here we go. Clone. There we go. Whoops. Or wait. Oh, I'm making this too complex. What am I even doing? I'm making this unnecessarily difficult. Let's just grab this. Then we don't have to even do anything with his arm. Let's see. Mariano Sugoi says, "Gotta go. See ya. See ya. Nice to talk to you. Nice to have you on the stream as usual." That's good. We'll just, yeah, we'll go with that. Actually, it's a little high. There we go. Why is this so black? Oops. Alright, so then we want to choose a different color for transparent. We can choose... Let's make another color. There we go. Why does it get so jank? Alright, let's try this again. Okay. What? It's weird. Okay. Let's try this one more time. I can't even close it, man. Alright, well. Alright, A-Spray is tripping. Let's try that again. I don't know why it's turning this. Oh, I guess that's right. No, yeah, why is this turning so dark? Let's try other palettes, actually. I want to see if it's going to do that for all of them. Oh, that's just creepy. Radical says it's so terrifying, Express too scared to close it. It's weird. Like for some reason, it's making it really dark. Like certain lines, certain points are just extremely dark. I guess this gray color is being pushed over to it. So let's try this. Let's make the transparent color a different color. Black is like not used at all in this, so we'll go ahead and try that. We'll say sprite properties, transparent color is this. Then we'll switch over. Yeah, that's better. Okay. There we go. That's better. Now, the thing about this is... Yeah, I gotta actually, like... draw this somehow. Well, I'm not trying to make him, like, completely featureless. How do I do this properly? I mean, like, I'm trying to make him featureless, but at the same time... Maybe we'll just do something like this. Yeah, something where it's just, like, it doesn't have to be super... specific. Well, what we'll do... What I'll do is... I'll just do this for now. I want to find an actual image of a guy holding an umbrella. Because it just... if I try to draw it, it won't look right, I don't think. At this resolution. It's just so... It's so big. So what I'll do... I'll just go ahead and just, like, do something... Oh, actually, hold on. Actually, let's do that. We'll do like this. For now, this will work for now. So then the idea is basically when you go here, you can say like image suited man .png and then like image. Alright, so then we should be just about ready to go. Something like that. Something that where it's just like... that's pretty good. I like that. That's not bad. That's not bad. Alright, so I think I do want to find an actual like image of a guy holding an umbrella that can kind of tweak a little bit, but overall this is a good effect, I feel like. I think this part should probably be longer. Hold on. This wait should be like 2 seconds or something. So that you can like fully revel in the feeling of wait. I just had an idea. Well, that's an idea for later. It'll take some time. But basically, I think this is a cool. I think this is pretty cool. What I might actually end up doing is just basically taking this image and then drawing over it to match more closely with the area where you're in, maybe, but more importantly to match, like to give him an umbrella and match his design. Alright, yeah, this ain't bad. This ain't bad for a beginning. This ain't bad for a beginning. This ain't bad for a beginning. Alright. Well, this has been fun. It's been real. It's been solid. I made some solid progress, and I'm pretty satisfied overall with the result. Man, my phone battery is completely drained. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. Next time, I think it'll go even better once I don't get stuck on water. And yeah, overall it's pretty good, and I think it'll be a pretty good game once it's up and running. All right, well, thank you very much for watching. I've been SolarLune. If you want to support development, please feel free to check out my itch.io page, my Steam page. If you like these streams, please feel free to keep an eye on my channel, subscribe, and you'll get notified every time I prepare, put up my event ahead of time, so you'll be able to know when it's going to happen. And I'll also post on my community tab and say, hey, I'm going to do a stream in a couple hours or tomorrow or whatever. The next stream I'm going to do is probably going to be on Thursday. By then I'll have. I've tried a couple of streaming. Can't think what they're called. Capture cards to capture like my Nintendo Switch, and so I might be playing Mario Maker levels on Thursday. So I'll probably put up a post, a video or a post on my community that says, "Hey, send me some Mario Maker levels and I'll play them." Yeah. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. I've been SolarLune. It's been real. I'll catch you guys on the flip side, and thank you very much for coming through. This is gonna be fun making this game. It's already pretty fun. All right. See ya.